So talking about your dryer's performance and how well it works, we think about the way we used to dry clothes, which is basically a clothesline. In order to dry clothes, you need them around fresh air, you need a heat source, and you need them to be moving a little bit. So with a clothesline, you got the sun, you got the wind, and you're hanging on a line. And talking about your dryer, you've got those same things. You've got your clothes in a container that's got to have movement, they got to be tumbling. They have to have a heat source, which is your electric element, plus they need to have the wind, or they need to have air moving through. And that's where we start talking about venting. And venting is one of the most important pieces of your dryer and your dryer's performance. You need to be able to pull air into the dryer, but you need to get that air out of the dryer and back outside. So venting is huge. So if you're having a problem with your dryer where your clothes aren't coming out dry enough or it's taking a lot longer to do, there's a very good chance it may be venting. And a technician who comes to your home is going to look at that complaint of not drying very well. First thing they're going to want to look at is temperature and your airflow. So they're going to check your lint filter to make sure it's clear. They're going to want to check your vent where it goes outside the house to make sure that those flaps are opening up and there's a good amount of air moving through. The other thing they're probably going to do is they're going to pull out some meters and they're going to test the temperature of the dryer running to see what temperature is inside the drum. And they may even take and test the temperature where it comes out the vent, just past where it comes out of your dryer. So knowing how hot it is inside the drum and knowing how hot it is coming out of the drum will very quickly point out the problem. It's either a heat source problem or the air is not moving through properly, i.e. venting. So don't be surprised when you have a problem with your dryer not drying your clothes well enough that somebody's not going to be talking to you about venting. And that's what it's all about, making sure that your vent is clear inside your dryer, keeping your lint filter clear, and as well as the ductwork where it goes outside to the outside of your house. You need to have that clear as well. And there's lots of kits out there for doing that and lots of great tips. And there's people actually who make a career out of doing dryer venting for you and cleaning as well. So a little bit about venting and why it's so important.